In today's world, war is changing. No longer do we see only soldiers on the ground or fighter jets in the sky. Now we see the quiet wings of drones, flying high above the battlefield. In the war between Ukraine and Russia, drones are used every day to drop bombs, scout enemies' positions, and even attack tanks. In the Middle East, drones are shaping new forms of conflict, from the skies over Gaza in the Israel-Palestine war to long-range missiles attacks between Israel and Iran. These flying machines are no longer science fiction. They are real, they are powerful, and they are changing everything. But drones are not only used in war. They also bring help after earthquakes, deliver packages, and take amazing photos from the sky. So, how did we get here? Who invented drones? And where is this technology going? Let's find out. Welcome back to ProjectNOTOS, the place where science meets history and technology meets curiosity. I'm Roberto, and in today's video we'll explore the amazing story of drones, from how they were first invented to how they evolved and the technology behind them, all the way to how they will shape our future. But before we start, if you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and click on the bell, as this would really help the channel to grow. Now let's fly into history. The idea of an unnamed flying vehicle is older than you might think. It all started during World War I. In 1916, the British developed something called the aerial target, a radio-controlled plane made to shoot down enemy aircrafts. Only 1 year later, in the US, a similar device was created, the Catering Bag. It was a small pilotless airplane with explosives, one of the first military drones. But back then, technology was limited. These early drones were hard to control and not very accurate. It wasn't until World War II, and especially the Cold War, that drones began to evolve into serious machines for spying and attacks. During the Cold War, the US and the Soviet Union both used drones for reconnaissance, to spy from the air. They were large, fast, and often top secret. The famous Predator drone came in the 1990s. It could fly for hours and carry cameras, missiles, and sensors. This changed warfare forever. But then something happened. Drone technology became smaller, cheaper, and smarter. Soon, private companies started making drones for normal people. Starting 2010, companies like DJI in China began selling drones for photography and hobbies. These small drones had GPS, HD cameras, and could fly almost by themselves. Today, you can buy a drone for less than $100 or build your own. Thanks to faster chips, better batteries, and lighter materials, drones can now fly longer, see better, and even avoid obstacles without human help. So, how does a drone actually fly? Most drones you see today are called quadcopters. That means they have 4 propellers, or rotors, placed at the corners of a square. These propellers spin very fast and not always all at the same speed. When all 4 propellers spin together at the same speed, the drone lifts up or hovers in place. But if one side spins faster than the other, the drone tilts and moves in a certain direction: up, down, forward, backward, and sideways. To turn or rotate, the drone changes the spin of just 2 opposite propellers. It's like a flying balancing act. Inside the drone there is a small but powerful brain called the flight controller. This tiny computer takes instructions from the remote control or from onboard software like artificial intelligence. But that's not all. Many drones also use GPS, just like your phone, to know exactly where they are on the planet. They use gyroscopes and accelerometers to sense movement and stay balanced. And of course, most drones today come with cameras to see and record the world from above, from selfies to cinematic shots to night vision in rescue missions. Advanced drones go even farther. They have sensors that can detect different temperatures, buildings, or even other drones. Some can detect objects, avoid crashes automatically, and follow a person or a car without human control. Drones are everywhere. Yes, they are used mainly in war, but also in many peaceful missions. In agriculture, for example, drones fly over fields and help farmers find sick plants, check crops, or spray water and fertilizer. In movies, drones help filmmakers capture amazing shots that were once impossible. In search and rescue, drones help find lost people in forests or after natural disasters. In some cities, companies are testing drone deliveries, from medicine to pizza. Even in public or remote areas, drones help monitor safety and count animal populations. As drones become more common, governments around the world are creating laws to keep the skies safe. Many countries now require drone pilots to get a license, especially if the drone is used for work. Some areas have no-fly zones, like airports, military bases, and crowded cities. And if a drone has a camera, there are privacy rules about where and what it can film. Companies like Amazon and Google also have to work with governments before launching delivery drones. In the future, we may see highways in the sky controlled by computers to manage all the drones flying above us. So, while drones offer amazing new abilities, they also raise new questions about safety, privacy, and control. What is next? Experts believe that drones will become part of our daily life, just like smartphones. We may see flying taxis that carry people on holiday to a quiet, remote island. We may see more AI drones that can do missions without human control. In war, drones are already being used in swarms, like flying armies that work together. This is powerful, but also dangerous. Governments around the world are creating new rules to control drone use and avoid accidents or cyber attacks. And in space, NASA is already testing drones on other planets, like the Ingenuity helicopter flying on Mars, also known as Mars Helicopter Scout. Before we land this video, let's take a quick detour through some fun and surprising facts about drones. The word drone comes from the male bee, which doesn't have a stinger. The smallest drone in the world fits on your fingertip. Some military drones are designed to carry nuclear or atomic weapons. In Japan, drones are used to inspect aging bridges and tall buildings. Some drones can perform light shows with hundreds flying in perfect synchronization. Drones began as secret machines of war, but today they are tools of science, art, rescue, and everyday fun. As technology grows, we must use drones wisely, to help, not to hurt. Thanks for flying with me today on Project NOTOS. If you enjoyed this journey, please leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more stories like this. See you in the next episode and keep exploring.